Hey folks, welcome back to the lab. Well, we got another perfection project here. I grabbed another perfection. This is a 550. The other one I got is a 530. I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe that's BTUs, something or other. Got the riveted legs there. Yeah, very nice. Smokeless, yes. So, yeah, we're gonna clean this baby up. And I just ordered some stove paint off of Amazon. It'll be here in a couple days. Ooh, there's a dent. I didn't notice that before. But, I mean, I could probably just push it out with my hand, I bet. And, yeah, so we're gonna, I opened the lid and peeked at the fount, but I didn't yank it out. So, we'll get this baby inside, into the lab, and we'll check it out. And you can see by the weather that this would be useful around the house here. That's why I figured, well, we're working on it now rather than in the spring where I'm not going to need it for, 9 months. So, all right, let's take a peek while we have the sunlight. Ah, the nest. There's something going on in there. Looks a little bit different. Filler cap looks different than the 530 I got. Alright, I don't see any problems. I don't see any problems at all. Cool. I think I got a wick, if it needs one. I haven't looked at it, obviously. Doesn't look like one in there even. Huh? Ah. Got a wick. Excellent. We'll see what kind of shape it's in. Cool. Okay, maybe we'll be firing this thing up sooner than later. But I'm going to get a green scrubby on all this and get all this oxidation off here before painting it and everything. All right, let's go to the lab and take a look at it. Okay, so we are in the lab, and we're going to work on this perfection heater. We are here in the lab, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit it with steel scrubby, and then I'll hit it with steel scrubby. I got to get more, man. I need the ones with the small, the thin metal. It's hard to explain as a restaurant guy. I need a restaurant grade. This is eaten away by a lot of projects. And then I'll hit it with some nylon pad. Dollar store nylon. Yeah, so yeah. This is pretty much what all these bits are made of. Pretty much made of this kind of thing. In different grits. And ham radio's going. Ham radio's a little nuts. But so we're gonna be having that in the background. And then we're gonna get at it. And there is that's a Nesco. It's also a perfection heater, but it's a Nesco brand name. And in the other room I actually have another perfection. Well, you knew that already. 530. And there's a cat in that closet. I bet you shit's gonna come crashing out of there any second now. So there are some of the other projects that I got with this. If you didn't see the video, look back, you'll see. Okay, so let's get at it here and get this baby cleaned up. And then we'll, I might as well, the paint should be here in a day or two. So we'll have to spread this video out a little bit so we get that paint and get it painted up. But we'll see. Maybe I want to paint one of the other ones first before this one. I don't know, maybe this will be our test. We'll see. All right, so let's clean her up. All right, so yeah, we'll work on that bale. We'll get that all cleaned up. Oh, better close my dust curtain. We got some dents here. We got some dents here, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I want to try taking the top off and see if I can push those dents out. It's pretty thin metal. I bet you I'd be able to, because this little vent here, or a little window with the pyrite or whatever it is in it, is riveted, and so I don't want to mess with that. Too much work dealing with that. All right, so well, actually, let's make this thing so we can lay it down. I'm gonna put this over in the lab, and we'll work on that next. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So these over here, these are future projects. A lot of them that came with this, and yeah, it's a kind of a mess, but those are projects that still need to be cleaned up. Love finding the junk lanterns, man. Well, upon further inspection, so these screws here they go all the way down to the bottom here with all thread. I don't know if I want to really deal with undoing those and not having to go back in, right? That's big, long all thread. That's crazy. But maybe I can get in there through this hole and maybe push that dent out. Let's see, what can I do? Where is it? Oh, I'll be darned. Wow, that worked. It's working. Wow, this stuff is thin, man. The power of the thumb. Nice. So that was a dent right there. Yeah, a little bit of a one. It's all right. That was a big one there. That's great. Okay, cool. Now let me get a steel wool and shine up that chrome there. Yeah, all right, there we go. So this is all. Turn this off. Good. This is ready to accept paint. I think. Yeah. Yeah. We got like a matte black barbecue stove. They call it barbecue black. Pretty funny. So yeah. And we'll paint this up. Or maybe we'll paint that one up. That one's got some remaining chrome on it. That's kind of cool. But we'll see. Now we can go mess with the fount over there. All right.
Yeah, boy, we've gotten a winter this year for a change.
Where's that brush? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, one property particular.
Let's see, do we want to shine this up? Do I want to polish, or put a shine on this, or do I want to paint it black? I think I want to put a shine on it. Or maybe I'll take that over to the bench grinder. Shine that up. That'll shine up real nice, I think. That's not chewed. Okay. All right, so the fount. Let's start by getting the crap off of here. If you saw one of my first videos of Perfection Heater, which was last year, I didn't know that this came out. I was working all around it. There's a guy in the comments like, dude, I sat there and watched you freaking out going, when's he going to realize that that part comes out? I was working around it and everything. It was pretty funny. But. So, yeah, being a lantern collector, all these are giant lanterns, really. These Perfection Heaters. They're just giant lanterns. They're not, it's got pat numbers and stuff on it. Made in the USA. Okay, well, there's something on here. We'll clean that up for sure. What was I talking about? I don't remember now. Man, what is all that? Yeah, this looks like pretty much like guano or probably something like some bat droppings or something. Some kind of bug derivative. Hopefully the float still works. Oops. Whenever a cat jumps on the shortwave, if I'm on sideband, it goes right off frequency. Because it is an ancient 1939 tube radio we're listening on. All right, so big chunks are off. So let's get this shit out of here. What do we got? Nest material. We got bees. We got wings and thorax from various insects. Right. So, okay, well, let's start. Do I even need to get this off here? Yeah, I'm going to take it off. There we go. And we'll clean that up as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, great. It's got a good wick in it too, man. Lots of wick left also. That is fantastic. Oh, yeah. Great. And it draws up and down. Awesome. We'll just have to cut some of that off. We'll just cut that chunk off. That's awesome, man. That makes my day. I was going to take it out of there and kind of clean this up so it slides better, but I don't need to, man. But I'll put it down here. And we'll clean this part up. That's a little rough. Let's see, how's the float doing? All right, yeah. Looks like the flow will work just fine. And we'll get that all cleaned up. Nice. Okay, clean that up. Clean this up. Maybe I just want to go throw some easy off on this, get all that carbon off there. But I'm going to want to give this a once over with tools anyway, so maybe the tools will get it cleaned up. Well, actually, yeah, there's carbon inside there too, so maybe while I play with this, I'll go throw some easy off on here and give it a second. That wouldn't take long. On here too. Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. I'm glad. I was skeptical when I saw it, but you know what? He threw it into the package for very cheap. So, all right, a little easy off on this stuff. I will come back here and maybe we'll steel wool this and take the Dremel to some of it. That might be brass there. That, yeah, I think that's brass. So that's great. Because, you know, the second one I got, this Nesco over here, for some reason, this, the wick, it was hard as a, this was all busted off. You can see the video. I'll put a link down for it. But this whole thing was all destroyed. Now, don't ask me how. I was able to solder it back in there. It has since re-broken on me because for some reason I could not get any nice flow on it. I even went and got a new wick. I even went and got a new old stock number 500 Perfection wick. Threw a brand new wick in it and it did the same thing. And then it just busted my welds. And I think any welds would be busted from doing that. Because it's just ridiculous. So that one's kind of badly injured. It works. It skips teeth and stuff while I have to kind of like wrench this around to get it to go up. Just one more click, just one more click, just one more click. Enough for me to heat the house. And it was so darn cold here. I was just desperate to make it work because I wanted a little extra heat around the house for a couple of these babies. Okay. All right. So easy off for these. I'll come back and we'll play with that. Hold on a minute.
How do I shut it off?
Yeah, that did a lot, man. That helped a lot. Excellent. That was only like 5 minutes. 5 minutes for some easy off on it in hot water. Came right off, little brush. Great. Got a lot of crap off. And we'll clean that up. We'll come back to that. Okay, so let's see. Can we just steel wool this? What do you think? Yeah, okay. That'll be enough, man. That'll be enough. So yeah, we'll just if I find some heavy areas, I'll come back with the Dremel. But I think steel wool will do the trick here. We're not going to win any beauty contests here. I just don't want it to look like it's been in the barn for 50, 100 years.
I think I got mine set up pretty good.
Okay, so what do we want to start with here? Let's see. Oh, it's got a little meat left on it. We'll play with this wire wheel to start. We'll probably go to a junk bit to get in some spots here. Now let's get the little things cleaned up. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna do 800 grit on this. Put a nice shine on there. I think there'll be a nice shine here. Okay. I happened to find that shine by mistake. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I thought, yeah, we keep it all one color, but hey, that's all right. Let's go 800 grit. Put a nice shine on this thing. This is definitely different than the 530 I saw. This is the 550. I have a 530, and the fountain looks a lot older. So I don't know if this is a replacement or something. I don't know. This looks like galvanized. I don't know. And that Nesco over there's got a copper tank, fount tank, whatever you want to call it. All right, 800 grit nylon bit. Let's play with that. Yeah, things are shaping up here. I'm going to go to a pointy bit and get in a couple of the corners there. But I happen to notice here, so the wording is Perfection Stove Company. Cleveland, Ohio. Made under one or more of the following patents in the USA. And then it says made in, I think there is, okay, yeah, there's a patent number underneath that. And then it says in England, 1925. So the patent in England is 1925. That doesn't necessarily mean that's how old this is. But you look at the front plate on the Perfection, that little brass thing, it says patent 1910. So who knows how old these are. I'm sure these aren't that old because, I mean, they're galvanized. Okay. So, let's, yeah, very nice, man. Very nice. I think this thing's going to run just fine. And I don't see any problems with the fount or anything. Nice. Okay, so pointy bit to get in all the little areas. Let's get at it. All right, yeah, things are looking good here. So I think now got to take those things over to the bench grinder and clean those up. Maybe I'll give this a little bit more than it has right here. That's ready to go. And then we're gonna have to wait until the paint comes in a couple of days. And we gotta wait for the weather to be, well, hopefully the weather will be warm enough so I can go outside and spray it. I don't want to spray it inside the house. But, you know, I got a lot of lanterns in here. And some of them are worth a couple of bucks. So I don't want to cover them. They're already covered in dust from doing this kind of shit. I'm fine with that. Clean that off. But paint, you know what I mean? Paint does paint things. Look at this, man. Very cool. See how she looks. Look at that. Up, down. Man, oh man. I'm telling you, buddy, I got very lucky here that there wasn't any, because usually, from what I understand, the founts are what makes people stop using these. If something happens, like the wick, or this busts off. Nice. All right. Let me go do that thing out of the bench grinder. Be right back. All right, give that a little more work. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. We'll just finish these up. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do next is wait for Amazon to show up and a good environment to do the painting, preferably outside. And we'll tape off what we need to tape off. Look at that. That's great. Yeah. I can put this back on now. I think we're done with the fount. I don't even know if I need to trim that wick, man. I may just try firing it up just the way it is. The wick looks fine. It was because the whole time, wherever it was stored, that wick was way down inside the tube there, so it wasn't like exposed to elements or anything. All right, let's see. Hold on a second. What are we doing here? Bale test. Successful bale test. All right, man. Beautiful. All right, here we have, folks. Until we get our painting things, we're ready to go here. All right. And I will, for me, It could take a couple of days for you. It'll take a couple of seconds. So, all right. So we'll see you in a second. Okay. Well, here we are with the Perfection 550. Got a coat of barbecue black on it. Let me get the can for you so you can see what I got. Got it from Amazon. It's a Rust-Oleum flat barbecue black. That's what I got. High heat. So that didn't take much at all. I didn't tape me painting that. I mean, why? Right? There's enough videos of people painting crap with you know what I mean. So we're gonna light it up. We're gonna light this baby up, and because it's cold in here. All right. Let's light her up. All right. And I didn't trim the wick or nothing. And I just threw some, I got a half tank of kerosene in there. Should be all wicked up by now. There we go. All right. Let's see what kind of flame we get after not being lit for so long. Creeping around. Throwing some heat. No smoke. No nothing. Very cool, man. Very cool. I like it. I would have gone for a matte. Maybe I ordered it wrong. I thought I was getting, you know, like a matte finish, which is, you know, kind of semi glossy. I don't know. This works fine. Hell. If anything, it would make a good primer if I decided to put something else on top of that. Nice flat. Well covered. Everything's well covered. Oh yeah. Oh, some nice heat. Excellent, man. Excellent. Good flame. Great. All right, folks. Well, that'll do it for this this Perfection project. And I just took a picture of all three of my Perfections next to each other. I'll plop it in right about here. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know. Is this the prettiest of the bunch? I don't know. But hey, it is effective. So this one's got screen in it and not the pyrite. That's going to do it, man. Thank you so much for stopping by the lab and checking out this heater. Until next time, folks, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.